What's happening, everyone? It's me, Andy Grant, and unfortunately this is not another episode of the Legged Sportscast. Not my fault, blame Jordan. Jordan went on a stag do last weekend and he didn't catch coronavirus, but everyone on the stag did, despite them all being vaccinated. Anyway, I'm not even getting into all that. The point is, I've got a pretty big week coming up and I didn't fancy hanging around with Jordan and potentially getting sick and then ruining my lovely week off with my missus. So to that end, no Legged Sportscast this week. Blame Jordan. It was a shame because it was a massive weekend of sport. We had Djokovic winning his 20th Grand Slam when he won Wimbledon. That was a great match. You had Italy winning the Euros, which obviously made Jordan really happy and caused a lot of racist abuse from England fans, and summed up mine and Jordan's feelings of why we hate England and didn't want them to win. You also had Dragon Symbol getting pipped to the post. It came third in the end. A great race, ran its heart out, unfortunately, just wasn't meant to be. That does not mean we're jumping off the Dragon Symbol train. Me and Jordan are still firmly on it, and we'll have our very first Legged Sportscast road trip coming up soon as he races again in York in a few weeks' time, so stand by for that. All in all, again, great weekend of sport we had, and I'm gutted that we weren't able to sit down and talk about it, but once again, I'm just going to make Jordan feel bad and blame him. But we will be back next week. We've got some guests lined up as well, which is really exciting. Not going to say too much in that, but yeah, some good sports people from the Merseyside area, let's say, who are going to be coming on and talking to me and Jordan. And again, a lot more of me and Jordan just sitting down, discussing the week's worth of sport and previewing the weekend of sport, which I love doing, and thankfully so do you guys too, because I've already had a few messages this morning asking where is this week's Sportscast, so again, massive apologies. My little tip for this weekend is, it's not really a tip, it's really a banker, since we can't do our proper tips, but at Newbury today, which is Friday, I think it's 1-2 for 2 or more favourites to win. Frankie Dettori, Oshie Murphy running there. I think they're going to have the pick of most of the races. I think they'll be, I'll be surprised if Oshie and Frankie don't at least bag one winner each. So my bet would be, if I was going to have a bet, a big banker double, a big banker would be the 1-2 for 2 or more favourites to win today at Newbury. But anyway, gutted we can't record today. I know Jordan is too. Hope you have a boss weekend, and we will be back next week. Cheers.
What's happening, everyone? Hope you're alright. Bit of bad news, there won't be any Sportcast this week. I've unfortunately come into contact with someone with the old dreaded C word, so me and Andy have been speaking, got to follow the rules. I'm now at home for the foreseeable, stuck in the house, stuck in the garden, driving everyone up the wall. But yeah, just so gutted that me and Andy can't get together this week. But as I say, we've got to follow the rules. We've got to sort of not be stupid with it. We're 15 episodes in now. We haven't missed one yet. Plus the couple of bonus episodes that we've done with the likes of Molly and Nick. And there was just so much that went on this week, from McGregor, Dragon Symbol, Italy winning the Euros, which I was half happy about. Well, say half, I was very happy about. And we just we've got to follow the rules, and I'm absolutely gutted. I love getting together with Andy every week and just talking shit and having a laugh, and it seems to go down really well. The messages have been overwhelmingly positive, so thank you for that. Hasn't been any negatives yet, but I'm sure they'll come eventually. But just one of them. There's nothing we can do. We've got to follow the rules. Hopefully I am out next week, so we can get straight back to recording and having a good time with it. So yeah, again, thank you for all the positive messages. Sorry they've been not on this week. I will still put a couple of guide bets out from the boxing and UFC on my social media, so hopefully we can win a few quid and make this isolation easier for me. But yeah, thank you for everything that you've said and sort of the positivity that you give to the podcast and to the Sportcast. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.